Hello, my name is Erica Shea, and you are tuned into Slay, where each week you and I turn our attention inward and reflect on ideas intended to help move you into a state of inspiration and empower you to take decisive, proactive action toward achieving your goals and reaching your highest potential. Today, we are talking about self awareness, but not in the ordinary sense. I am referring specifically to our relationship with the universe, our higher mind, cosmic intelligence. If you are ready to sincerely change the way you see yourself and just find a quick way to make a mindset shift and increase your confidence, then this episode is for you. Let's get into it. The Oxford Dictionary defines self awareness as conscious knowledge of one's own character, feelings, motives, and desires, which not only enables us to better understand ourselves and others, but also helps us to make better decisions. It is incredibly beneficial, but with that said, we know that the nature of life is dualistic, right? And anything that can be beneficial can also be harmful. So, just as well as it can inspire us to create positive change, it has the equal power to cause us to lose motivation and not want to go after things that we really want to. It can get us thinking and believing that we are not worthy of the desires of our heart. It can get us hyper focused on our failures or weaknesses. It can lead us to believe that based on the knowingness that we have of ourselves, that we don't in fact possess adequate capability to do something that we really want to do as determined by evidence from our past experiences. And because of that, it would probably be wiser for us to not pursue or disengage. See what I mean? It's great when it serves us and moves us forward, but it has just as much potential to steer us in the opposite direction. The good thing is, not only can we be aware, but we can be aware of our awareness, which allows us to be mindful enough to keep up with our inner chatter and help to negate that, right? We can be attentive enough to feel when something is off in our body, sensitive enough to pick up on when our spirit is just vibrating at a low frequency. So, with that said, what is something that can help you raise your vibration and just transform the way you perceive yourself when you find yourself in a negative thought loop that is bringing you down energetically, causing you to feel unworthy or less than, and to lose your desire to take action? Something that has helped me personally is to remind myself of my relationship to the universe. And by relationship, I mean my oneness with all that is. Sounds a little woo woo, maybe, but it's something that I want to make super practical. So let's talk it through. Self doubt and fear are dream killers. They are the only things that truly prevent a person from taking action. People who take action act on faith, right? They typically have a belief in themselves. If faith in oneself is completely non existent, then it's something that has to be developed. But nothing can come from nothing. There must be a source, right? So follow me. The whole of life would not exist without a source. With that in mind, not only can we deduce that there is a life source, but we can reason that it is a wildly powerful and intelligent source to have created all that is, okay? With that in mind, if we are of this mystical source, birthed into existence from it, then it wouldn't necessarily be a stretch to presume that we are made up of its nature and share its nature, meaning the power that created us is within us, and the power that is within us has the power to create for us. Sounds like a lot, but would you or could you agree with that? The reason it's important to entertain and connect to is because if we can identify and accept that there's some truth in that and that we all come from an infinite powerful source, the mind has a better focal point for concentration to just help us take inspired action towards our goals. The idea can provide us with a foundation upon which we can build. It plants a seed in our consciousness that we have within us something fucking extra special, something really powerful. Call it infinite intelligence, God, whatever resonates with you, but it is a faith that can take you beyond self-doubt into the certainty of putting your ideas into action, which is exactly what we're talking about when that self-awareness gets to be so debilitating. The point is to help you come to see how you matter, your connection to all that is, and how you relate, how you fit into the grand scheme of things. You wouldn't be here if you were inconsequential or had nothing to offer or contribute to the world. You must be here for a reason if you are here. And just because a purpose hasn't yet been revealed to you, it doesn't mean that it won't, but you have to be open, right? And when you're beating yourself down, disconnected from the truth that you are, in fact, a product of nature's intelligence, then you can't be open. Your energy doesn't allow you to be open. You're contracted. Energy doesn't flow. You're not receptive to anything. There is a spirit within all of us that moves us to success, and it can give us the power to succeed if we let it. But we have to be willing to let it express itself through us, it being our higher mind, our higher self. We have to be willing to trust in her and allow her to guide us in turning our ideas, our wants, and our wishes into reality. And it's this exact level of self awareness that has helped me. It's what I want to share. No one has it all together or figured out. I sure as hell don't. No one is perfect. All I know is that days can be hard. Every single one of them. And while days can be hard, what I've also come to realize is the way we talk to ourselves, the way we treat ourselves can make those days even harder. And for what? Beating ourselves down, it doesn't have the power to lift us up. It doesn't raise our vibration at all. All it has the potential to do is to distort how we see ourselves. And I am here to remind you that you are a beautiful representation of the universe individualized. Put some fucking respect on your name and recognize your worth. Remember what you're made of, literally. And from that place, see if you don't begin to take more inspired action in your life. Acting on faith, stepping out on faith. See if you don't experience greater self-confidence. See if it doesn't positively influence every aspect of your life. There is nothing to lose and all to gain. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it in your IG story and tag me at Erica Shea. If you have not yet rated this show, please do so, as it really goes a long way toward helping making it discoverable for others as they're searching for things to listen to. As always, I thank you for tuning in. Until next time, continue to show up for yourself in a major way.